I'm right now using my laptop right now to actually do this right now because obviously on my phone it kind of looked like this, the screen or something like that. But anyway, so I'm just testing this out on my laptop right now to see if maybe this could be a little bit better for you guys, when I upload some videos or something. So, yeah. Anyway, so um, some of you may know me as Hirashi679 from Discord. You know, I have joined a couple of servers. I'm also a admin on a server called the Vaporeon Lovers. You know, if you want to join that, that's fine. You just need to, you know, I don't know, comment me down below or have resources and how you can message me and such and whatnot. And yeah, and anyway, I just wanted to do a small little brief chit chat with some of you and such. And this is not out of, like I said, this is not out of anger. This is not out of hate, I guess. It was more like disappointing, is the right word that I'm looking for. And yes, I am using my headphones too, so yeah. Anyway, so I joined this server called the Oppai clan, which some of you guys are familiar with because it is a clan that is made by none other than AkiraDubs himself. Okay? Mind you, he is a great, person and, wonderful like that. And everybody's all like, oh my god, I love him so much. Or like, he's pretty much like this guy that everyone thinks that he's great, and people are all saying that like, oh, I wish he could talk to me on the server on the Oppai clan, but as much as I hate to admit it to some of you, but guys, Akira is not what it seems. Yes, I am talking from my brief and only experience because it is not right and it is not okay. And personally, I just think that, um, you know, I disagree some of the things that he does. Let's just say that I know from other people that actually told me stories about what he's like. So I'm just like, okay, I actually got a little bit of taste of what this dude is really about. So please don't come at me for any hate. And this is not like, a drama channel for me. I'm just saying from my personal experience. So let me tell you a brief story that I remember when I was on the Discord server in one of the chat rooms, the voice ones. I think there's like up to A to M or something when he says in the when Oppai King speaks, saying that he will be on the different room chat servers or something like that. So I remember I was on F with a few other people on the server, and like it was I saw him going from server to the server to chat room and such, but then for my personal experience, the guy was great and he was there on there, chatting with everybody, but for some reason, one of the mods, I think that's what it's called, one of the mods was actually one of them muted me, and I was like confused, like, okay, they muted me for some odd reason, and then after that they were chatting with the rest of the other people that was in there, and then the mod unmuted me until a little bit later and apologized, saying, sorry, I had to mute you because my mic was echoing. I don't think it was echoing at all, okay? And on a side note, then I wanted to throw in my 2 cents, and I was trying to be like, hey, I wanted to talk too, pretty much. I just wanted to be the one to say what I wanted to talk about with Akira, but obviously that didn't really happen because then the other person on the server was also quiet too. And then if I remember correctly, in this happened recently, I'm gonna say yesterday night, that um I heard somebody say, "Everybody be quiet, I want to talk to him." And then I'm like, "Are you serious? Like, it's not just about you, it's about everyone else trying to talk with him, you know? Like, everyone has a freedom of speech to talk about what they need to talk about, you know?" And it just, to me, it just like, because I was trying to entertain everyone else in the same server and trying to be funny, you know, because those of you who know me, I tend to act a little pervy and such and like to be, you know, myself pretty much because that's how I am. But then on other side, I'm all like, okay, so that means I get no part and say. I can't say anything what I wanted to say to Akira to talk. I even clearly told him, I'm not sure if he ever heard me, that I sent him a friend request on the Discord server. He did not actually heard me or something because the connection of the Wi-Fi was so terrible, or either the fact that he just literally ignored me. I was trying to talk too, but then the other person took over and started to talk above me or over me actually. Yeah, so I'm just like, why did this happen? I'm over here trying to throw in my cents, and it's, to me, I just felt like it was a little bit of a disappointing matter, you know. If you guys remember the previous video of what I posted on my channel, it really was directed towards, you know who, you know, Akira. That's who was I referring to. But yeah, it's just, you know, I get that. To me, I just think he's not a person of his word. He tries to, you know, pretty much talk with everybody as soon as possible, and I hear them have a different reaction majority of the time when he does the Oppai King Speaks. Then he does a Russian relay where he just talks to people like one on one, and he's like, let me pick this person and such. And I listen to their conversations sometimes, you know, like they're great, and you know, some of them sound like they want to cry, or some of them have a huge reaction like, "Oh my god, I've always wanted to talk to you," and da da da. And I'm just like, he's just one guy, you know. I mean, I get it, but like, you know, it's, to me, sorry, let me just adjust myself. But to me, though, I just think it was just not okay about what he's done, you know. And like I said, I just feel like he's not very promising person. And this is just talking about within my feelings. And I just needed to let my voice be heard because nobody's gonna probably take me seriously. So, yeah. And like I said, this is just my opinion about how I feel and my personal experience as well as a Oppai clan member. So that's why I wanted to share this information with some of you, you know. And I already have, like, I'm not gonna say names, but I just say that I know a couple of people that, you know, agree with me as well, and I am glad, you know, that there's others that agree with me with my voice of reasoning, because, you know, I'm like, I'm not alone in this. Like, they actually see the, um, his, well, let's just say his true colors. It's a little bit showing. And on top of that, I just wanted to say he also, I feel bad for the people that he sort of let down, in my, you know, opinion, and it kind of sucks. And I was telling this to a friend of mine that, like, hey, if I was in his shoes, I'd be able to be humble and just think about other people and be like, hey, you know, I will promise to, you know, talk to you this day, you know, to just pretty much keep up about who um, I would like to speak to and really get to know them a lot better, you know, instead of just leaving them to the side. I know he has like a bunch of people on his list that he missed and such, and yeah, he just tries to talk to them as best as he can. He does. But to me, um, I just, from my personal experience, like, I'm sorry. I'm probably prepared for the worst. Probably not prepared for the best. But in all honesty, I just, after all that, I don't think it's right of what the guy does. And yeah, um, I just stopped. I, following his content. You know, like I just literally, um, stopped following him on his SoundCloud because I know he has one, and on his YouTube. You know, I mean, I'll still be on the server on the Oppai clan, just not on as much. I'll only talk to the people who I just made friends with only. And what I speak about is the truth. And yeah, that's what I wanted to share with all of you because nobody else is going to share this information or have the um, courage to speak up about this. So I'd figure I'd be that voice since I've already pretty much did a little peek for my other one. And now I have revealed my truth and how I feel towards my experience with AkiraDubs. This is Harashi679 signing out, and hope that I will do another one of these in my laptop, but next video will probably be something happier. And that, I can probably promise that. So I can have my content more, pretty much more lively or something. I'll try to keep that up. So, yeah. Thank you, and let's hope something comes. Have a good night. Bye.